what's up, and welcome back to It's the Bree Show. And happy Tuesday for everybody. I apologize for my my late upload. Today I'll be doing just a collective reading as far as for the moon in Libra. Okay, so today I'll just be doing a collective reading for the soul group. And to whoever else comes across my videos, and of course this is for my soul group, and anyone else who comes across my videos or feels like it's for them. Okay, so we have obstacles. This is my deck, so it's my cards are really small, so sometimes it's hard to get them all in there. So months is the next card that we have. Alright, so we also have You Were Right, self-love, hesitation, and money moves. Okay. I'll pull one more card for you guys out this deck. Let's see what it is. Stressed. And everything is going to be okay. So, beautiful. Let's see what zodiac we're dealing with, numerology, okay, and as well as color code. You guys know I like to do my color code shit. So we have green, okay, which has to do with growth, expansion, healing, nurturing, okay, also fertility. And we also know green also is the heart chakra. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely be working on your heart chakra now, or you need to. Yeah, 7, Libra. Okay, but also, having to do with, becoming more aware of, your surroundings, becoming more aware of, your own spirituality, your own spiritual transformation. Okay, and it could very much well have to do with your relationships, how you relate to people, okay, or just, even just in regards to yourself and how you show your love. Like I said, not only to others, but as well as to yourself, right? Some of you guys could be going through some type of transformation. And then we have Taurus at the bottom, okay? So you could be a Taurus or dealing with a Taurus, or just, that Taurus energy. And we all know Taurus is ruled by Venus, okay? So we have obstacles, months, you were right, self-love, hesitation, money moves, stress, and everything is going to be okay. And then what's this bottom card here? We have third party. Okay, so some of you guys could be working with multiple people, working in groups of people, or that could just simply, be you networking and communicating, okay, communicate more, or, getting more out your shell or whatever with that third party. Okay, so with this obstacles here, okay, and months, now this could be something, that obviously that already, some of you guys already went through, as far as, going through some hurdles, going through some obstacles, whether it was in regards to other people, and that could, that could also contribute to that third party card, the third party card at the bottom, okay, as far as your obstacles and stuff. So some of you guys, whether it was old friends, old family, you know what I'm saying, associates, whatever, that could have, kind of been stopping you, or even just kind of being a distraction to you, even like in regards to old relationships, especially with this Libra energy here, right? It could have been people that you used to be in a relationship with as well, that were kind of playing out as obstacles in your life, and not necessarily to just put the full blame on them, right? But it could have just kind of been like a distraction, or the shit that they was trying to get you to focus on, it wasn't really beneficial for you, basically, right? And this could have already happened, like I said, over the last few months. This could have been something that you were realizing, and even if it doesn't have to necessarily, even if the obstacles or certain hurdles you may have went through or overcame, even if it doesn't have to do with specific people, it could just be certain things, right, that we all go through, certain experiences and shit like that, and setbacks that we all go through and experience, okay? Even within our own internal, emotional natures and things like that, and battling our thoughts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like as a collective, we've all probably, we all probably can relate to this, okay? And you were right. So, it could have been something, especially this Scorpio season, right? It could have been something that was brought to your attention, or brought to light, right? With this You Were Right card, okay? Something that you maybe weren't sure about, or something you could have been very sure about, but it may have been happening behind closed doors, so you weren't 100% sure, but then something could have happened to where it basically confirmed what you were already thinking or feeling, if that makes sense. Like I said, this could have already happened, or this could be getting ready to happen, and with whatever that may be, right? Something that maybe you were contemplating on, something that you may haven't been sure about, whether if it was about a specific person, or if you should do something specific, or about a specific relationship, or whatever, right? Business endeavor, whatever. You were right about that, okay? So take it however it apply. If it don't, let that motherfucker fly. And then self-love, hesitation, and money moves. Okay, so the proof is in the pudding, right? So for some of you guys, you could have been presenting some type of opportunities, even when it pertains to money, or this could have just been something that you may have been thinking about. You may have been hesitant in the past, to really love yourself, to really focus on you, to really focus on what makes you happy, what makes you, motivated, what gets you inspired. You know what I'm saying? What benefits and contribute to your life and your dreams and your self-fulfillment, right? You may have been so focused on other people, again, with this third party here at the bottom, that you weren't really focusing too much on yourself, or, realizing all the moves that you possibly have been, making in the past, right? Even if it wasn't this year, it may have been last year or 2 years ago, right? And just kind of seeing how far you came and how far you've transformed. And now you're in this, this space of self-love, self-healing, self-gratitude, okay? And your environment, the people around you, places, whatever, is definitely going to be a reflection of that, okay? But some of you guys can be hesitant. This, like I said, this could have been in the past, or this could be right now, right? Especially during Scorpio season, because this is it's kind of like Cancer season, where like you don't know, you're kind of like in the dark about things, or people are hiding in the dark about shit. So it may be certain things that you don't know about, or you're not sure about, you know what I'm saying? As far as trusting intuition or trusting other people's motives, okay? I also feel like other people may have some type of motive towards money in regards to you, okay? If it has something to do with business or business moves or whatever, okay? And some of you guys could feel hesitant possibly, and even if it isn't in regarding just other people, even if it's just personal with you and making some type of money move or business move or whatever, and especially if it's gonna go into your self-love and healing, right? And you leveling up, like there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be hesitant about. Now, of course, you should always use discernment, right? You should always use discernment, You should always listen to your intuition. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, don't be so hesitant to where it stresses you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so unsure, so, you know, so in the dark, so, you know, like blinding to yourself to where you're like, you know, you're stressing out to the point where like you're missing out on opportunities and you worrying your own self, you know what I'm saying, or just stopping your own self from, you know, new options, new possibilities, whether it is relationships, you know what I'm saying, whether it is a new business thing or, you know, whatever, working with somebody, creating something, having a child, whatever, hell, I don't motherfucking know. But, you know, don't, Scorpio season, it could get kind of tricky because, you know, a lot of motherfuckers is hiding in the dark. But at the same time, you got to understand that the energy you put out is the energy that you receive. So, you know, you just got to, you know, stay in that self-love and that surety, even if you aren't sure, you know, like, motherfucker, psych yourself out to feel like, okay, I'm sure enough to do this. I'm confident enough. I'm powerful enough to do this and to go through with this, you know, and everything is going to be okay. Like, don't worry to the point, and this is a Virgo rising talking, okay? So I know about this. Ooh. You know, don't worry yourself out to the point where you don't even, and I think Dolo be saying this shit a lot, but to the point where it's like you pass out on shit, you know what I'm saying, that was necessarily for you. Now some things you should, you know, some things you know you do need to pass on, you know what I'm saying. Everything you don't need to necessarily experience, you don't need to see, you don't need to know, you know. So it just comes down to that balance, you know, and knowing what is for you and what's not. But at the same time, if you ain't actually experiencing and you just always hesitant and unsure and stressed out because you don't know, you know, how somebody else will react, or, oh, this is a new experience, da-da-da-da-da, or it's not something you used to, then, you know, you never know how that situation may have played out for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the next, the tarot cards, and then I'll be done with y'all. Transforming, bringing into my old ways. Grandma let me up like a blunt on a Sunday. Yesterday, never stray. I do God's way. Coasting through these waves, trying to pay, but can I behave? Boom, King of Pentacles. So yes, a lot of y'all in business mode, work mode. A lot of y'all ain't playing when it comes down to y'all business. You could very much well be an earth sign or have a lot of earth in your chart. But even if you don't even have to be an earth sign, you know. But a lot of y'all are definitely more serious about your business, more serious about what it is that you want to create, more serious about your status and your stability and whatever physical manifestations that you're trying to bring down to this goddamn world, okay? With this damn Magician card. Y'all ain't motherfucking playing, goddamn. And then Knight of Cups. Okay, so this could be some type of offer, or even just new emotional connection or awareness that you, and I think I said that in the first part, but some type of new, you know, emotional connection that you form. This could be with your business. This could be with whatever, you know, creative thing or new vision that you have for yourself, okay? Or even just stepping into your power, because that's what I think of when I see the Magician, is you stepping into your power. You know what I'm saying? You're the one, right? Realizing that, okay? Shit, basically, like, it's almost like realizing you the shit when it comes to your business and shit, okay? And then we have, you know, the Temperance card, Patience, the Four of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so some of you guys, again, with that hesitant energy, you know what I'm saying, kind of staying still, you know. Now, some of you guys could have been in that hesitant energy because you were overthinking, you know what I'm saying, because of maybe what do they call them, naysayers or whatever, you know, could have been saying about you or whatever, how other motherfuckers may have been, making you feel possibly, or even just your own outlook towards yourself, you know what I'm saying, how you look at yourself. You know, some of you guys can be very, very hard on yourself, you know, even down to the point where, you know, you cast stones at your own self, right? That, you know, it could have been possibly stopping you from, you know, doing what you were doing. But I definitely feel like, you know, you guys are getting through that. Yeah, see, Ten of Swords. You know what I'm saying? That's ending a cycle. That's ending a cycle of basically mental torture. You know, basically, you know, self-judgment and self, not self-hatred, but just, you know, overthinking and casting stones at yourself, or, you know, not thinking you're good enough, or, you know, thinking too much into something to where you don't even do it, or you don't think you're good enough, or whatever, right? I feel like you guys are coming to a time where, you know, you're starting to have more patience with yourself. And like I said in the first part, it's like, you know, yeah, especially with this Tower card at the bottom, you know, it's like it's basically like, it's almost like a spiritual awakening. You know what I'm saying? Another spiritual awakening. You know, using your discernment, snapping out of that funk. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is something new. This is a new start. This is a new idea. You know what I'm saying? This is a new way. It's almost like waking up out of bed and like, you know what, bitch? I don't think the same way I do. No, I don't think the same way I did last week. I don't think the same way I did yesterday. You know, like, you have a better outlook, not only on yourself, but I think just to the world. Right? An epiphany, you know, new vision, whatever the case may be. Yep. And then we have the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. You ready to go to work? You ready to build? You ready to move? You ready to create? You know what I'm saying? You ready to give and share? And if you're not doing this now, this may just be the energies that you have been thinking about, contemplating on, or this may be what you need to embrace. You know, get more into your inner child. You know what I'm saying? Embrace your inner child, like that Aries Cancer energy. You know what I'm saying? Have more fun, be more free when it comes to your business, when it comes to the way that you work, when it comes to the way even that you earn money, even when it comes to others, and, you know, you connecting with others, and connect more with your feelings and emotions. You know, connect. Don't be just so dry or so serious with all this air and these swords. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, the way you are with yourself, eventually it will start to project onto others, and other people will start to see that. So if you're just very like dry, or just very judgmental or hard, you know what I'm saying, on yourself in a negative way, it will start to, you know, you'll start to be like that with other people. So you got to just make sure that you have that balance, you know. It's almost like treating others how you want to be treated type of thing. But yeah, you know, be more childlike, enjoy life, have fun, move, you know what I'm saying? Move, make a move, travel, like, I don't know, go see new things, go talk to new people, experience new shit. But I feel like things are definitely starting to come in. You know what I'm saying? Ships are definitely starting to sail for a lot of you guys. Things are starting to make sense. Things are starting to look better. Okay? Shit is starting to really build up. Okay? And even if it ain't something you're necessarily physically seeing, because remember, it's still Scorpio season. We still in them dark waters. So even if it ain't something you're necessarily seeing right now, and like I said on my last video, Scorpio is like insight, gaining insight. Sagittarius is like gaining sight, actual vision. Scorpio is more so insight, inside. So if you don't necessarily see it now, I feel like definitely in the next couple months, especially by Capricorn season, you gonna start to see the shit. But right now, you may just have a feeling. You know, you may just have a feeling something about to happen, something about to change, something's about to explode. I don't fucking know, or just get better. Yeah, let me not make it so dramatic. Something's about to get better, whatever that is. But in this reading, it seems like it has more so to do with just your own personal self-esteem and power. And the way you view yourself, and just when it comes to your business and career. So yeah, and if it don't apply, let it fly. Love y'all. Be safe and have a happy Tuesday. Peace.